Hey lovely people, welcome to today's video. We are going to have a look at Radukar the Wolf, which is a special character pack for Warhammer Age of Stormbringer. I noticed that this mini for some reason came with a 32mm base, when in actual fact it needs a 40mm base with the holes in it, because this mini is designed, it's on the bottom of the mini, it's designed to go in that. I understand that Hachette have realised what the issue is and they will be sending out the appropriate base. Let's have a look at the magazine. Please excuse my voice, I do have a bit of a cold. So, Soulblight Gravelords. The oldest of the Soulblight vampires is Neferata. It is said that she first created the Soulblight curse by studying Nagash's ancient works. In battle, she is magnificent and terrifying sight, riding across the skies on a dread abyssal while her fellow vampires direct hordes of death rattle skeletons. So, is that her? Okay, so Radukar the Wolf appeared in the Cursed City box set as well. For anybody thinking that he sounds familiar. Radukar the Wolf. Radukar the Wolf is an ambitious and powerful Soulblight vampire hailing from the realm of death. He earned his ascension to the ranks of the vampiric nobility by slaying the two-headed wolf Vilnius, and he now possesses a savagery, cunning and predatory instincts. So we have a D6 rolling chart for motivation for Radukar, and then we have a D6 rolling chart for means of hunting. I'm only expecting a double page. In fact, no, not even that. We just got a single page for putting him together. That's fair enough. I mean, there's not a lot of parts, to be quite honest. And then we're into painting. Now, because I have Radukar, I may very well follow this painting tutorial for him. So they're saying start from a white undercoat. Okay. That's fair enough. Yeah, I may very well follow this tutorial for him and see how that looks when finished. Doesn't look too bad actually. Radukar the Wolf has a 6-inch move, a 4-up save, 10 bravery and 6 wounds. So Radukar the Wolf is armed with a Virkos Barrow blade, and it's a 1-inch range. It has 5 attacks. It's 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound. It's -1 rend and 2 damage. Wizard. This unit can attempt to cast 1 spell in your hero phase and attempt to unbind 1 spell in the enemy hero phase. Apologies if you can hear outside. It's a bit warm today. I've got the windows open. So, hunger, call the hunt, loyal to the last. This unit was in a 3-inch of a friendly Kosagi Night Guard unit. Before you allocate a wound or mortal wound to this unit, or instead of making a ward roll for a wound or mortal wound that would be allocated to this unit, roll a dice. On a 3+, that wound or mortal wound is allocated to the friendly unit instead of this one. So that's a handy little mechanic that allows you to stack wounds onto a couple of Night Guard For those that know or don't know, there were a couple of Night Guard miniatures included with the Cursed City box set. And then we just get some information on how to photograph your minis and a background. So that's all good. Come down, have a look at the mini with me. So when was this first printed? This is a 2020 mini, and we're looking literally at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. It's a push fit mini. Oh, excuse me. It's a push fit miniature, and literally front and back, and then the wolf pelt mostly goes on after that. And we also have the sword arm, but it's nice. The detail on the wolf fur is nicely defined. And as we've more or less got our complete pelt, we've got a head on that which is draped over one shoulder. Yeah, and obviously because this was brought out for Cursed City, there's some sort of like stonework that he's standing on. I did buy some resin bases that represented paved roadways for the Cursed City miniatures that I have, and I think I've still got a 40mm base spare for him, but I'll just stick him onto the 40mm base that he should be on for now and take it from there. But yeah, that's that is your miniature. That's it in its entirety. A considerably less to put together on this than perhaps some other character miniatures that you might get, you know, to add to your army. Right, come back in a bit and we'll build him. Lovelies. Right, let's get Radukar built, shall we? Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put his sword arm in. Now, that needs to go in like thus, and it will go into a hole on the opposite body. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a little bit of cement and then push this up to it, and hopefully that will marry up. Quite nicely. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm just going to add in some cement around here. Just down there. Now, the next thing that needs to go on is the wolf pelt, which has his beard and face as part of it. So his beard and face is just here, and that is going to go on like so. Then this pin is going to go into the hole, and I'm just going to shave a little bit off the pin so that the air can release when it slides down into it. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Stinky cold. I do apologise. Now, what I'm going to do is just add some drips of glue in and around the areas where the wolf pelt is making contact. Then, literally, I'm going to take this piece push that on like so, and then that should form the front of his fur hat, and then his other hand, his left hand comes out there, and yeah, again all I'm going to do is just going to add in some glue. For the purposes of securing it, and then I'm not going to glue him to the base, but you should get a 40mm base in a later issue, and that is essentially Radukar built. So there you go. Alright, join me in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.